Hey, what's going on guys? Kieran from Fingers Crossed, and today I'm really excited. Unfortunately it's not the Phantom Rage that I thought it was going to be for today, but still, nonetheless, it's still going to be a cool deck profile for you guys. So obviously Rogue ruled the day on our Sunday's winner box, and Shannon was wielding his MEKK-KNIGHT muskets, and he actually within this beat two decks, Dragon Link and Dinosaurs, which are in the meta at the moment. So really cool to see that, really cool to see as a Rogue player myself, to see a Rogue deck rule supreme and finish out on top of winner box. So super excited for this. Shannon's a really cool guy. He explains his deck really well, and yeah, it's a really cool deck. He's a cool guy. I'm looking forward to showing this for you guys. The Phantom Rage will be here later today, but I didn't want you guys to get something a bit later, and I said every Thursday, so I'm going to hold to that. So that should be up tomorrow, and then I got a couple of videos next week, a couple more because England is back in lockdown for the next 4 weeks, so hopefully I'll be uploading a couple of videos each week rather than the two, just to keep myself busy, keep the content going, keep it flowing. I've got a few things already in the books. So yeah, without further ado, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We are edging closer and closer to that 100 every single day. That's my goal by the end of November. So we've got 4 more weeks to get there, to get to 100. I think we're 12 subs away at the moment as I say this. If you're not already subbed, please do so. And yeah, let's get straight into the deck profile. Let's go.
Okay, so this is MEKK-KNIGHT muskets. Let's get into it. So we've got starting with free MEKK-KNIGHT Purple Nightfall. He is a free special summon like most of the MEKK-KNIGHTs. Quick effect to target himself, banish himself, and then search a MEKK-KNIGHT from deck. So you can use it as a quick effect to dodge other card effects, and he does come back in the next standby phase. So just the recursion and pressure you can put on him alone is very good. Next is free MEKK-KNIGHT Blue Sky, main searcher again. He searches for MEKK-KNIGT monsters up to the number of cards your opponent controls in his column. So the Holy Grail is a free search, but it never happens. The only thing to be careful of is it does have to be different names on the searches. Next is 1 into Eclipse. Just move from one MEKK-KNIGHT to another column. Very good, very versatile with other cards in the deck. Next is 1 red, 1 yellow. Both have similar effects of banishing one MEKK-KNIGHT from the grave to destroy a monster your opponent controls or a spell and trap your opponent controls. Not once per turn, so if you can bring them back with, say, Succession or Monster Reborn in a different column, or move them with Indigo Eclipse, you can keep reusing them. And then 1 MEKK-KNIGHT Avram. Sometimes if you don't see the musket side of the deck, having a normal summon just adds a lot of power to the deck. So just a one-off, just to hopefully see it when you need it. Next is free Magical Musket Caspar. All Magical Muskets allow you to activate Magical Musket spell trap cards from your hand. So it basically turns your entire hand into hand traps. Caspar has the effect of, if a spell trap is activated in his column, he can add a Magical Musket spell trap, Magical Musket card, sorry, you can add a monster from your deck to your hand, so just good advantage. Next is free Starfire, same as Caspar, apart from she summons a level 4 or lower Magical Musket from your deck in defense position. This allows for good rank 4 plays as well as Utopia Double as one of the main win conditions. Next is 2 Kid Brave, same again, but you discard Magical Musket card to draw 2 cards from your deck. So just very good to keep drawing, keep your advantage up, keep going. Next is 1 Doc. I'm not sure I should up him or not. He, same again as the others, but he adds a Magical Musket card from graveyard back to hand. Just more recursion. Next is 1 Calamity, 1 Wild. These are mostly for your targets to bring it off of Starfire, so that you can overlay into your rank 4 plays. But Calamity can also special summon 1 back from the graveyard when a spell trap's open in a column, so she herself can become a Utopia double play. And Wild is target free, shuffle into the deck, and then draw 1 card. So just very good again. Not very good first turn though. Next is free Ash, free Nib. They don't need explanation. They've stuck to my hand all day today. Very nice to see. Then that's all the monsters. Next is 2 Pots of Desires. I would want Extrav instead, but I don't own them. Next is free World Legacy Memory. Allows you to special summon a Mekk-Knight from your deck in defense position, but does then lock you into Mekk-Knights for the rest of the turn. Very good if you open Caspar plus this, because you can bring out purple off of this and search a Mekk-Knight for next turn, so you've just gone +1 for free. Very good card. Next is 2 Cross Domination. This allows you to target a face-up monster your opponent controls and change attack defense to 0 and negate its effect. So this plus Starfire is Utopia double OTK on its own. Also just good to be react and as a monster negate, using damage step. Very, very strong card. Then you have World Succession, Monster Reborn. Bringing back monsters from the grave is always nice, no need to explain those. Mon Mind Control is that one, we'll just run out 1. Double or Nothing, needed for Utopia Double. And that's all the spells. Next is Traps, we have 2 Desperado. Just a nice simple, target 1 face-up card on the field, destroy it. Easy. 2 Last Stand. It's a counter trap, it's always good. It's just a Spiller Trap negate, everything you need again. 1 Dancing Needle. Doesn't come up all the time, but it's a banish target up to 3 cards in either graveyard and banish them. So 3 DD Crows in 1 is always great. And then we have 1 World Legacy Secret. This allows you to target a level 5 or higher monster in graveyard, special it back. And then it has a continuous effect to negate any opponent's monster effect that activates in the column of Mekk-Knight monster. With cards like Indigo, it becomes very strong, can put up 2 to 3 interactions on its own, so very good card. And then final card of main deck, free Imperm, because Imperm doesn't need to be explained.
How many cards in main deck?
47. I did try to lower it, but I just really can't find the space. Everything in there is pretty critical right now. Maybe if I did get extras, we could lower it down a bit, but right now, I'm happy with where it is. For the extra, we have 2 Max, one of the most broken links in the game. Any level 8 or lower musket turns into it. You can either add spells or traps, musket spell traps, up to the number of monsters your opponent controls to your hand, or you can special summon monsters from your deck equal to the number of spells and traps your opponent controls. The pluses off of this are crazy and mainly win the game if you can resolve it. Next is Link Spider. It's just for Avram, or if you get nibbed, you're the token. Yeah, it is. Pentastag. If your opponent sets one monster, you can just Utopia double underneath this. Get game. Lib's in there for grind games. Lets you set 1 more legacy card from your deck, and also if you lose it as Link summon, it's a non-targeting shuffle, so this is my Ultra Dragoon most of the time. Then we have 2 of the Mekk-Knight Link 2. Discard 1 Mekk-Knight monster or World Legacy card to add a World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. Allows you to add secrets, allows you to add succession. Very good. Also has the secondary effect of it makes it so all Mekk-Knights, if they battle a monster in a different column than it cannot destroy a battle and you take no battle damage. So quite a lot of times you just make this as a Link 2 and sit on it and your opponent never reads because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And you win from there. IP. I barely actually use its effect. I mainly use it just to make an Avramax that's even stronger. Mekk-Knight Spectrum Supreme. This card comes in clutch so often. If it's the only card it's got, it can attack directly. That would be enough to run it. It's just a 3k direct attack at that point. But also if it's in the EMZ and it doesn't point to any monsters, it cannot be targeted or destroyed by opponent's card effects. It's very strong. And it has a third effect, because of course modern Yu-Gi-Oh! You can send 1 card in its column to the graveyard to special summon a Mekk-Knight from your deck in defense position. So say your opponent has some back row that's causing you problems, you can send one of your back row that does nothing, special summon out a yellow star, destroy it, special summon a red moon, destroy a monster. It's a very strong card overall. overall. The only problem is it does require 2+ MEKK-KNIGHT monsters in particular, so it can be hard to get out sometimes. Unicorn never came up, don't know why I'm running it. BLS, get this out against the Lich and it's basically a free win. Just very strong, non-targeting, can't be targeted, is very good still at the moment. Aura Sword, ends games, good cards. MEKK-KNIGHT Crusader Avramax is a this plus IP, and the fact that it's actually just a MEKK-KNIGHT means it interacts with secrets to create another column which is negated. Very good card. And then of course I love the Utopia double package because the deck needs another win con. Side deck was not too surprising. Triple Lancer because there's a lot of Dino running around. Came up in the final, opened 2 of them against him and Cronus didn't get to play. Triple Droll because there's a lot of combo. Triple Dark Ruler because there's a lot of combo. Triple Cyclone just keeps coming up against random decks. Works against any invoke deck, works against any back row decks. Just very good card, very versatile. And when I get forced to go first, goes in a match because Muskets and MEKK-KNIGHTs are all light types, and why not make it so my opponent can't play?
That is a good floodgate.
Is everything.
Okay, and so you went XO?
XO at winner box.
Who did you play against?
Oh, I played against a Dragon Link. And I played against Pure Dogmatica, Corimo in round 3, and then Dinos for the final.
Any problems? Anything that you would change, or?
I just need to get extra outs really. The deck itself is fine, and I need to work on the extra deck quite a bit because, like I said, Unicorn is never coming up. There's just a lot of space in there, which I need to figure out basically.
Alright, well, congratulations again, sir, for winning that one. And thank you for the deck profile.
Anytime.